Mr. Hamilton and the other founding fathers who were students of taxation believed that direct taxes, such as an income tax, were the tools of tyrants and despots, while indirect taxes, such as sales taxes, were more compatible with freedom and liberty. And that was the prevailing philosophy that, with a couple of minor exceptions, that this country operated under until 1913, when the 16th Amendment was ratified, and Congress saw fit to overturn the judgment of the Founding Fathers. We believe that the Founding Fathers got it right, and we believe that Congress in 1913 got it wrong, and we don't think there's anything in the 98-year history of income tax now that would indicate otherwise.
But, right. Phil, there is nothing, I'm hearing the logical argument why Congress won't do it, but Congress could up the fair tax.
I mean, they in 1913, they decided to not listen to the Founding Fathers and implement, the income tax. So what's then stop them from, saying, oh, this 23% tax is great. Let's add something else.
Well, basically, when everyone is paying the same rate, and it's much more visible than it is now, we believe that the political pressure on Congress will be to keep the rate down.
Well, Elizabeth, I'm gonna go along with Phil on this one. Is that when the only tax is a 23% consumption tax, and there is a proposal to raise it by 1% to 24%, I think the national outrage over that proposal would prevent it from ever happening. So,
well, I love the fair tax, but I'm just very, very, very cynical about the politicians in Congress not finding some loophole and trying to screw everybody over in the process while enriching themselves.
No, I've got it, and I'll just go back to the point that I think that Phil was making. When you have so many taxes coming at you, with the income tax being one of them, that when you raise one of the so many that we encounter, it's hard to really even discern or bring focus to the fact that it even happens. There are convoluted income tax where, the middle class is not going to pay any more tax when the reality is that it is, and it's so complicated that nobody actually can really determine that it is going up, and if they do determine that it's going up, it's administered so unfairly within the classes, if you will, that a big difference between that and the reality of one tax and the focus that would go into that. So I don't share in your cynicism as much.
Well, I really hope you get it, because you're the first person that I would be voting for in a presidential election since I could vote back in 1986, where I would not feel like voting for the lesser of two evils.
Oh, you made my evening. Thank you. We'll go to the next question.